Hello everybody, welcome back to the Save and Made Simple channel. My name is Bella and today I'm going to be doing a budget and stuff it with you guys. I didn't film my budget video last night, so I'm going to film that and my cash stuffing for this video. So for starters, my paycheck this round was $1,406.85. So I rounded it down to $1,405. And things I've already done. So I did pay my rent, so that's done. My phone bill has been paid. My tax-free savings account will come out on Monday. My car payment will come out next Friday. My credit card is paid. And this will come out, I believe, tonight. Or tomorrow. Yeah, I guess tomorrow. All right, so once all of that is done, I have that $790 gone. So I have $615 that I have pulled out. So with that being said, I'm going to put this away because the rest I'm just going to be kind of winging. I hadn't budgeted yet. We were doing my son's paper route and we had a game late last night, so we on our last actual like seasonal game, we tied 1-1, which was pretty nice. And today is my son's birthday, so it was so cold. I'm not happy that we had to do that paper route at all, let alone on the kid's birthday. But anyway, so I should have 615 here. I will do a count just to make sure, but I kind of just took out bills. I have no idea what I'm gonna need, but we're gonna try to make it work. All right, so I should have 615. We got 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 6, 5, 10, and 15. I did notice that those are not facing the right way. There we go. Alrighty, so we do have 615, so we're gonna try to work this out so that everything works out. Okay, so as I said, today is my son's birthday, so my dine out budget's kind of big because I'm buying my son Chinese food tonight. And yeah, so we're gonna start in here and we're gonna start with groceries. So for groceries, I need 150. So we're gonna do 50, 1, 20, 40, 5, and 50. So we'll put that in there for groceries. If I'm being completely honest, I did not go grocery shopping last week. I spent my entire grocery budget buying a third of what I usually buy because I went to the wrong grocery store. Good Lord, I do that often, don't I? All right, so then for gas, I'm going to be doing 75. Again, I'm taking my son to see an OHL game with some friends. For dine out, I need 60, so we'll do 20, 40, and 60. Put that in there. And then for pets, so while I am getting Chinese food tonight, I'm going to go to Pet Value because we figured out what's wrong with my dog. She has a chronic vitamin B12 deficiency. Her body does not make it. Her body does not store it. Her body blows through it. So now she's going to be on vitamin B12 every day for life. I have to learn how to give her injections starting tomorrow, and she gets an injection once a week, plus she gets supplements like that are meant for people. My vet was like, just give her half a tablet every day. She's so low that when she went through for all of her tests, her levels didn't even register on the test. So at least we have an answer. It's not EPI or whatever it was that they said it was. They thought it was her pancreas, but thankfully it's not. Okay, so for pets, we need 80. So we're gonna do 50, 75, and 80. I do believe that, because they told us to get some Flora, which is, I think, like 50 bucks a pack for like 10 packs. So I'll get some of that, and yeah. You know, I did put this in gifts, but I'm going to put it in kiddo instead. So I'm going to put $60 away for the cake and his gift. No, 5 and 60. So I have to go get that tonight. He's upstairs with the door closed, so he can't hear me. And then in personal, I'll put 20. All right, there we go. And that's not getting anything. Okay, so next we're gonna divide this between large and minis. So we'll go 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 5, 75, 85, 65, 75, 85. Easy enough. But I think that's what we'll do for Monday minis. I will go through and see if I can use any of these 20s before I start. But I'm actually going to start with my large savings challenges while you guys are here. So there we go. We're gonna be playing with 85 today. All right, I know you guys know that, sorry. There we go. And let's jump in. So should I start with nickel nest egg or should I finish with nickel nest egg? I'm thinking, there's quite a bit in here actually. All right, let's see. What do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 20. So 11, 20. I'll do this last because I might end up needing this change. So I'm gonna do the change, the nickel nest egg last. So we're gonna take all this and just put it off to the side here. All right, let's jump in. So we will start with 24 days of Christmas. So we're at 25 in here. So if I do, okay, you know, I'm gonna come back to this one too. All right, so time is money. Hey Mom, what time is it?
6:02.
All right, so it is currently 0602, so that's $8. It's a little bit later than usual because we are starting, or we had to do the paper route. I need this one. All right, so we got $8 going in here today. So there's 5, 6, 7, and 8. And is there enough 5s in here? There's enough 5s in here to make a 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll use that up. All right, on to lucky draw. So I need to grab my deck of cards. Okay, so for our draw today, we've got 7, 8, 13. We'll do 13. All right, so what's in here right now? 13. Hold on a minute, now I gotta try to do math here. So if I add 10, then I can have a 20. And then I need 3. There we go. Alrighty. So we need to mark these off. So we got a 5 of hearts, an ace of clubs, and a 7 of spades. So we'll put that in the bottom of our deck. And we'll put our deck back in the box. Cool, cool. Put those away. And on to the next one, which is Shut the Box. Wonderful. I won last time, so let's see if we can do it again. All right, so I'm gonna roll 2 dice and I'm gonna try to find the sum of the 2 dice in 2 numbers or less in my row of numbers. We are starting off strong with an 8. Now we've got a 7. That's an 11, so we can do 9 and a 2. That's a 10, so we'll do a 6 and a 4. That's a 3, so we'll do the 3. Now we need a 6 or a 5. 6 or a 5. That's a 3. That's okay. We're saving $6 in here today. So I'm going to start by pulling this change out, putting the 5 in its place, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. Pull those out because that's a lot of 5s. And then, oh, I'm $1 short of, that's okay. So I'm going to add now $6 in here. There we go. All right, on to dots and boxes. All right, so I'm going to roll a dice. Whatever I roll is how many lines I have to draw, and if I fill in any boxes, I have to save the amount that's on the face of the dice. So I have to draw 2 lines, and if I fill in any boxes, I have to save $2. What's in here for change? So if I do 1, 2, then I can pull out this $3 and put in a 5. Cool. Wasn't a very big save today, but that's okay. We'll move on. Might come back to it. We'll see. All right, next we are on to save the date. All right, I'm gonna try to follow the directions today. So it is the 29/01/2026. All right, so we've got 8, 10, 11, 22. Ooh, that's a big number. $22. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see what's in here for change. There's 1. So yeah, I'm gonna put a toonie in there as well. So that's 22 going into save the date today, which this money is going toward my month ahead car. I think I already said that. I don't really know. All right, on to my Saveopoly YouTube Cash Budgeters edition. So we're gonna give her a roll, a 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. $8 for Thriving in Chaos. So if there's a toonie in here, perfect, there is. So 5, 10. Wish I had more 20s. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will use one of the 20s from 5, 10, 15, 20 for Monday minis, because it's always kind of hard to break all those 20s. There we go. Great. All right, on to positive savings. Oh, I need to write that down. 8. All right, on to positive savings. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 left. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a 5. There we go. So $5 can go into positive savings. When this one's done, it will have saved $130. There we go. On to the next one. Loose change. So I'm gonna grab my scratcher tool if I can find it, because it hides. There it is. All right, I'm going to pick one of these. Whatever I scratch, if I scratch a nickel, then I'm going to be saving $5 instead of 5 cents. If I scratch a dime, I'll be saving $10 instead of 10 cents, and so on and so forth. I'm going to go with this one, which is a quarter. I don't have $25 to put in there anymore. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. There we go. There's 25. And that ends the game today too. Which is fine. I think there's only 2 of those on here, and of course I found one. All right, so that is going to end today. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do spicy or sweet, but that's the only one I didn't get to do. So that's, oh, and I didn't get to do the, it's okay. It's okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go back to my nickel nest egg. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 10. $7.10. So $7.10 right there. Okay, so the little change goes into the silver jar. That's the first time this thing didn't give me any fight. That's cool. And then the loonies and toonies, the $5 here will go in here. No. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on Monday with my Monday minis. Take care.